Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be drafting a baby boy's shirt pattern. So the first thing I'm going to do is to draft out the back pattern. So I'm going to leave a space at this side and at the upper part. So I'm going to be drafting the back pattern first. So after rolling, so the next thing to do is to input my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 9 divided by 2, that's 4.5. So I measure 4.5 here. You extend the 4.5 also here. Then I'm going to come down by ½ inch to create a slope. So I'm going to create a slope. So for the armhole length from here, from this point to this point, I'm going to input half of the shoulder length, that's 4.5. So I have 4.5 here. So I'm going to draw horizontal line also. So from this point I'll measure 1.5. From this point I'll measure 1.5 and I'll create a curve. So the chest measurement is 22 divided by 4, that's 5.5. So this is 5.5. I'm going to add 1 inch ease allowance, that's 6.5, then ½ inch sewing allowance. So this is the point. So from this top I'm going to measure the half length. The half length is also equivalent to my shoulder length, that is 9. So I'll add ½ sewing allowance. Then the shirt length is 13. I'm making it 13, so I'll put 13.5 here. So 13.5 here also. So I'm going to transfer this measurement, this one I have at the upper part here, 7 inches here. Remember I measured 1/4 of the bust measurement. 1/4 of the bust measurement is 5.5 plus 1 inch is allowance plus ½ inch sewing allowance, that's 7 in total. So I'm going to transfer it here to the lower part. Then I'm going to join by the side. You can join with dotted lines. So at the point where I have my half length, this is the half length area. Half length. This is the chest. So at the place where I have my half length, I'm going to go in by 1 inch. I'm going to go in by 1 inch. So the next thing to do is to connect the dots. So I want to make the lower part curvy. So I'll measure ½ inch and create a curve. So for the neckline at the back, I'm going to measure 2 inches here. And I'm going to come down by 1 inch. So this is the back pattern. This is the back pattern of the shirt. So the next thing to do is to cut it out. So the next thing I'm going to do is to measure 2 inches. 2 inches from here. I'll measure 2 inches the 2 inches is for button allowance. 2 inches. So I'm going to roll. So what I'm going to do is to trace out the back pattern with dotted lines. So this is what I have after transferring the back pattern. So the next thing I'm going to do is to shaping this armhole because it's the front, so I have to reduce it. So extend by 1 inch, connect from here to here, go up by 1.5 inches, and about 1.5 inches, then create a curve. So this is the front pattern. Remember, I measured 1 inch down for the neckline of the back. So normally it's supposed to be 2 inches. So I'm going to add extra 1 inch, making 2 inches. So I'm going to come down by 2 inches. So this is the front pattern. The next thing to do is to cut it out. From here, from this edge here, you measure 1.5 inches. From this edge, you measure 1.5 inches. So you are going to fold where you have 4.5 inches. See 1.5 inches there. So you are going to fold. So by the time you sew, you fold it in again. Then run your stitch. So this is where you have your buttons. Your buttons will be placed here. So the next thing to do is to cut out the yoke, the back yoke. So all you have to do is just to fold your piece of paper into 2. This is the yoke. So the next thing I'm going to cut out, I'm going to cut out the sleeve. So I'm going to be using the armhole of the front to cut out the sleeve. The sleeve length is 5 inches. So here I have, in total I have 7.5. So fold on piece of paper into 2. My sleeve length is 5 inches. 5 inches plus 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. 1 for the lower part. Half for the upper part, making 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. So I'm going to measure 2 inches down, 2 inches down. And I'm going to draw a line here. This is the original length. So from here, I'm going to input my shoulder length or armhole length. That's 4.5. So I'm going to mark here. make a diagonal line. Look for the middle of the diagonal line. Yeah. So I'm going to create a curve. So I have 7 inches. I have 7 inches also here. So this is the 1 inch to fold in. So here I want it to be free. I'm making it 8. So divide by 2, that's 4, plus 1 inch. So this is the sleeve. So the next thing I'm going to cut out is the collar. So I'm going to fold my paper into 2 this way, and I'm going to fold this way also. So my neck is 12 inches plus 1, that's 13 inches. 13 inches divided by 2, that is 6.5. 6.5 is where 6.5 is. So from this point, I'm going to measure ½ inch up. So I'm going to look for the middle of 6.5 inches, that's 3.2. This is where 3.2 is. So I'm going to join here to here. So my collar height 1.2 inches. 1.2 inches. So I'm going to create a curve here. So from here, I'm going to mark 1 inch. I want the height to be like 2 inches high. So from that point, I measure 2 inches up. So here, I'll measure ½ inch up. From here to here, I'll create a curve. So here, I'll measure 1.7 here. So from here, I'll join to here.